Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller and welcome back to some more Kirby 64 in this REDUX walkthrough of mine. This is the final part of this walkthrough because in the previous part, I completed the game and got 100%. And how many times can I say that? Alright, so here's my 100% completed save file right here. And once you get 100% in the game, you unlock some extra stuff. Now I'm going to be going over all these modes and features in this part. So starting off with the mini-games, you can play these at any time as long as you complete the first level of the game. These mini-games are more fun with a friend, but just to demonstrate them, I'll be playing them by myself against computer players, and there's 3 of them. I'll be going in order. The first one is called 100-Yard Hop. I'll be playing as myself, I'll be playing as Kirby, but you can pick between the other characters as well, and then the computer players are randomly generated, and you'll start off on easy mode. If you complete easy mode, you unlock the next difficulty, and there's 4 difficulties total for each of the modes. In this mode, your goal is to hop scop all the way to the end, and your goal is to be the first one to do so. If you push A, you'll jump 2 spaces. If you push B, you'll hop 1 space. And you want to make sure that you don't fall in the water or slip on anything. And of course, this is the easiest mode, and the song playing right now is a remix of the most famous Kirby song known as Gourmet Race. Gourmet Race is a song that's often associated with Kirby games, and this song is remixed for this mode of the game specifically. Okay, so frogs, if you jump on them, you'll actually slip on them, and I'm trying to focus on this the best I can. I'm sorry if I stutter and everything, it's just, I gotta make sure I don't push the wrong button like I just did there. Okay, there you go, and that's the end, and now I just have to wait for the CPU players to win. And you will unlock some different courses when you play the higher difficulties, and of course the CPUs do get a lot smarter, but I'm only going to be showing the first difficulty for each of these modes. Maybe at a later date, I'll have some friends over, and I'll show off all the other courses and whatever, but it pretty much plays the same way, it's just more obstacles. Anyway, this is the first mode. I'm going to go ahead and show off 2 more mini-game modes, and those ones are just as fun. Alright, this next one, oh, hang on, right, I got to go through the victory standing screen. So there you go, I got first place, yippee! Okay, yes! Alright, play another game. So this one is called Bumper Crop Bump. I will be playing this by myself against 3 CPU players, and again, I'll be playing as Kirby. Let's go as easy. So this is a very simple but fun mini game. As you can see, there's a bunch of fruit everywhere, and there's a bunch of players at the bottom. If you're next to somebody and you push the A button, you will swap places with that player. But if you're not next to anybody and you push A, nothing's going to happen. And if you just run into other players and not push A, you'll just kind of slam them into a wall. And your goal is to gather as much fruit as possible, and some fruit is worth more than others, if I'm not mistaken. Now, it starts off relatively simple, but as time goes on, all these trees will shake and a bunch of fruit will just fall at the same time, and all in all, it is just a really fun mini-game. They didn't have to program these mini-games for Kirby 64, but it is a nice touch. Like, the single player of this game is already fantastic, and the mini-games for this game are actually pretty darn cool. It reminds me a lot of Pokemon Stadium, which was made by the same creators of this game, HAL Laboratory. HAL Laboratory is known for making Kirby games, but they also made Pokemon Stadium, which was another very fun Nintendo 64 game that, while it didn't have a heavy emphasis on minigames, had amazing minigames. HAL Laboratory makes the best minigames. I don't know why they've kind of slowed down on game production as of late. Like, they only work on Kirby, and they only release games every now and again. Now, granted, they released Kirby Triple Deluxe in 2014, and they're going to release Kirby and the Rainbow Curse in 2015, but it's just like they've slowed down, and I'm kind of sad to see that because they make so many good games, like this one. Anyway, you see all those fruit stacking up at the top? In just a moment, they're all going to fall. And I have 23 points, not too shabby if I just say so myself. Alright, they're all hurling up in there in the left corner of the screen. Alright, here we go. Now everything's going to fall. Not at the same time, but it's just going to pick up the pace. And I'm pretty sure I've got this one. I've got 27, 28 fruits, 29 fruits, 30, 31, yeah. And once all those fruits fall, that's the end. That'll be the end of this mode. Yeah. I'm just going to try and get as many as I can. Can I get the last one? Yes, I can! 35 fruits, that makes me the victor! That's what I'm talking about! Oh, and of course, I should have mentioned that if 2 people pick the same character, they will be different colors. So like a second player Kirby will be yellow. And for this last minigame, this is probably my favorite of the bunch. Your goal is to knock the other players off of this thing by painting. You paint the blocks in front of you, and if your opponent is standing on them when you paint them, they will fall to the ground. Last man standing is the winner. This is a really fun mode, and it's interesting how for this very last mode, randomness picked all of the other characters. Like, so I'm going one Waddle Dee, one Kirby, one Adeline, one King Dedede. You guys probably don't care, but I just think it's cool. And I love the music. I love the idea of this mode. Now, you can be a cheapo. The cheap thing to do is to just stand in the corner and knock your opponents down. And whenever somebody does get eliminated, the stage will actually get smaller. The outer ring of the stage will fall to the ground. And, okay, Waddle Dee only needs 1 more hit. Let me do this cheap tactic. Darn it, Waddle Dee saw through my cheap tactic. I almost got a perfect on this whole thing. There you go. Now Waddle Dee is done. There you go. Higher difficulties will actually change out the background, and I believe the hardest difficulty for that mode actually puts you into outer space, and Popstar is in the background, Planet Popstar. Alright, that's all the mini-games. Let me show some other stuff. Remember all those enemy cards I was getting at the end of all the levels? that's what these are. There's a bunch of these, and I've never actually gotten all these. But the reason I got all the enemy cards at the end of all these levels is because that's how you unlock these. And I wanted to show that any enemy card you get is completely random. I got all those enemy cards just to demonstrate that they are completely random. I have never gotten all of these. I probably will never get all of these. It doesn't matter if you get it doesn't matter if you get the enemy card at the end of every level. I'm pretty sure it's random. It's quite a hassle to get all of these, but it does allow you to know the names of enemies and if they'll give you abilities and whatever, and yeah. So that's what those enemy cards do. I got the enemy card at the end of every single level just to show you that you'd have to go through the levels multiple times to try and get all the enemies to appear on here. And even if you get all of them, to my understanding, there's no completion bonus. You just have all the cards here, and it's cool to look at. I mean, you get different forms of bosses as separate cards, but like, I'm never gonna get all those. But that's what all those enemy cards I've been getting do. I just wanted to get the enemy card at the end of every single level, and that's what I did. And of course, I still have hardly any of these filled out. But yeah, this is enemy info. You can access this at any point of the game. Any enemy card you get will go in here. Sometimes you get repeats, sometimes you don't. You never really know. This is the theater mode. This allows you to rewatch cutscenes that you saw throughout the game. And of course, if you 100% of the game, you get access to all of the cutscenes. If I want to, I can watch any cutscene with ease. If you recall, this is the cutscene in which I first met Waddle Dee, and then he got taken over by Dark Matter, and now I can go ahead and record it again. The background's different now. The little background, by background, I mean the sidebars, the border, that's different. They try to make it look like you're watching an indoor old-school film, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. It's just a cutscene mode. It is cool that you can rewatch all the cutscenes with ease. Just an extra thing. And there you go. Once the cutscene ends, you go back to this menu, and if you want, you can actually watch all of the cutscenes in progressive order without having to manually go through and push the A button. That would be view all movies, but I'm not going to be watching all of that right now. Yeah, so all the cutscenes are here. All right, and then there's also stuff like Sound Check, where you can listen to all the songs in the game and mess around with sound effects, and I really like it when games have this. Not a whole lot of games have a sound test mode, and I can understand why. It's often not necessary, but I just like it when games do have it. And of course, I can go through and listen to every single song of the game. Now, I don't know which one is assigned to which number, but every single song in the game is in here, including one song that's actually unused. Okay, so here we go. And then Kirby does different faces based on the song you're playing. The right side is sound effects. It's every single sound effect in the game. Some sound similar, but there are differences, I'm sure. There's a sound effect for every single copy ability that you use and whatever. They're all here. So in case you want to make some sort of Kirby animation and you need sound effects, that's where you go. And this is boss battles. You can only unlock this mode once you've 100% of the game. This makes you fight every single boss in the game with only your 6 health points. You don't heal between battles, and you can't use any copy abilities. This is the most challenging boss battles I've ever played in Kirby games, to the point where I've never actually beaten it. But I'm going to beat it here. I'm going to go ahead and beat boss battles in Kirby 64 for the first time for this Redux walkthrough. So let's get it on! Oh, come on, I'm so close. No, I was afraid of that. Oh, come on, are you serious? Are you serious with this? I had a feeling I wasn't going to beat this on my first try, but I've been at this for like 20 minutes now, and I can't even beat this. We'll try this again. I mean, granted, I don't have to like speedrun any of this. I am by no means a speedrunner, but I would like to be done with this as quickly as possible. Like, the thing that makes this difficult is not necessarily the fact that I can't use a copy ability, it's just that it takes so long to defeat these bosses without one. And granted, I'm glad that, you know, this boss at least is relatively simple when it comes to not having a copy ability. In fact, when I originally fought this boss in this walkthrough, I didn't use a copy ability. But it's those other ones like the whale and the robot mess me up every single time. Miracle Matter I can do. I just messed up on that previous attempt. Alright, here are some apples. And I don't know if I explained this yet, but if you inhale 2 apples, it'll turn into a white star, and the white star will actually go through the thorn that comes out of the ground and hit another thorn, so you can deal double damage. And if you're fighting any other boss and you inhale 2 apples at the same time, it'll still deal, or not 2 apples, if you inhale 2 of the same things at the same time, it'll still deal double damage. So it's actually pretty cool. So I'm trying to inhale 2 apples, but it's always randomly generated where 2 apples will fall next to each other. Oh, can this one work? Excellent. Alright, allow me to demonstrate this white star thing. So I inhale 2 things, I shoot it out, it's a white star, and it goes through the thorn and hits another one. So it does help me speed up this boss battle process. Again, I'm not trying to be a speedrunner. I am by no means a speedrunner. I'm just trying my best. Don't want to get hit by these apples now. The last thing I want to do is get hurt on the very first boss fight in this mode. Is that going to be it? There we go! Alright, Wispy Woods is down. Up next is Pix. And you know what? I was saying how when I was a kid, this boss fight gave me the most trouble alongside Miracle Matter, the 6th boss, the boss of Ripple Stars. This boss and Miracle Matter gave me the toughest time, but now that I'm older, I can see that this is relatively simple even without a copy ability. I don't know. I think I'm just used to it. I mean, I really love this scenery. It's really, really cool. And of course, I really like the boss battle music in general, so it does get me pumped to do this boss fight. This is really the only difficult part is this attack right here. Okay. Just gotta hang in there. Hang in there, Kirby. So far, I've done pretty well. I haven't gotten hurt yet. Okay. Don't want to jinx anything now. Is there any wood I can knock on? Let me see. That's not wood, but I knocked on something. Okay. There we go. And then this one's relatively simple, but hopefully I'm not jinxing anything. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Okay. And then once we get to the top, I should have a pretty good time. It's just, if I could just not get hit by the whale or hit by the robot, I would be plenty happy because I can get through Miracle Matter and I can get through 0-2 fairly easily. At least so I like to think. Let's see what I haven't even made it to 0-2 yet. All right, here we go. Oh, this attack. All right, yep, this is probably another one of their hard attacks to dodge. And it's even harder to land a hit on them. Because to dodge them, all I have to do is jump through the center. So let me do that real quickly. Hup. But to actually hit them, I have to shoot on the ground and just hope that they run into whatever I shoot. Okay, I'm just going to keep running. Yep, shoot is right. Okay, give me this. Thank you. All right, what do you got? Oh, this attack, perfect. This is the easiest attack to dodge and the easiest attack in which you can deal damage to these guys. There you go. Blue one down. Red one is almost down. There we go. Okay, you need one more hit. That's fine. There you go. I believe each of these takes 3 hits. All right, green, you're last. I saved the best for last. But you will also be destroyed. You will have the same fate as the other 2 colors. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, this ought to do it. Oh, shoot, didn't make it. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go back around. There we go. All right, Pix is down. Now I have to go up against Acro, whatever the whale's name is. I think I've been saying Arco, but I believe it's actually Acro because someone told me that it was Orca spelled backwards. I'm sorry, I don't remember who actually told me that, but they commented on the boss battle video of this walkthrough where I fought this guy, and I thanked him. So thank you for correcting me. It's Acro, not Arco, because it's supposed to be Orca spelled backwards. And you know, like, this is a cool idea for a boss fight because they have underwater mechanics in this game, so it's cool that they have a boss fight that takes place underwater. It's just, I don't like the underwater mechanic of this game, that's all. Kudos to the boss fight, but it's just so frustrating. Everything is so slow, so it's hard to land hits on this guy, let alone when you don't have a copy ability. And this boss actually shoots out enemies that do give you copy abilities, but when you swallow them, nothing will happen because it's boss battle mode. It's just so hard to hit him because everything is so slow, so it's hard to dodge, it's hard to land hits. See, yeah, it's frustrating. That's all. That's what it is. It's frustrating. Okay, there we go. At least that attack hit him. I was a little nervous for a second. Get away from me! Darn it! I want to get through this boss fight without taking a hit. And yeah, because you move so slow, you have a hard time even inhaling anything. Darn Acro, die! Give me this. Thank you. Is that it? Thank you. All right. Now the second phase of this fight is okay. Again, it's much easier with the copy ability. Then again, every boss fight in this game is much easier when you have a copy ability. But this phase is fairly simple. It's just a shame that like I can't use a copy ability in this. Like other Kirby games give you the decency to get any copy ability you want before you do boss battle mode. Like Kirby Superstar / Superstar Ultra, you know, has a room where you can just get whatever copy ability you want. Triple Deluxe, Return to Dreamland. I don't know. This one just doesn't, and you don't get to heal between boss fights, which, to be fair, I don't you don't get either benefit. You don't get to heal between boss fights, and you don't get any copy abilities, where other Kirby games let you do both, and those are still pretty difficult. So this game, I'm not gonna lie, is generally pretty easy, but this boss battle mode is like the hardest thing ever. Get through all the bosses without taking 6 hits, and you can't heal between the boss fights, and you don't get to use any copy abilities, and each boss fight is pretty long as a result. Quite tedious, if I should say so myself. Yeah, go ahead and shoot to the ceiling, and then go down in the background. You'll go down in the foreground in just a second. Let me just shoot some more stuff at you. Oh, there we go. Come on. There you go. All right, well, you need like one more hit. 1 more, 2 more. Come on up. Come on up. The water's fine. Zinger. All right, next one. All right, Magman, I believe, is the next one. Yeah, Magman. I tend to forget his name. I just like calling him Lava Monster. Yeah, he's pretty easy. The hard part is just getting something to shoot at him, but the attacks themselves are relatively easy to dodge. Oh, I didn't even have to move for that one. Well, okay. All right, give me another one of these. Okay, don't want to miss that. Okay, here we go. You can have that. I will move over here. Huppa, huppa, huppa. Okay. What else have we got? Thank you. Give me this. All right, what attack is next? All right. Well, I'm already standing in the proper position. You can have that. Oh, wait, what? It hit the platform and didn't hit the enemy? Ah, whatever. It's fine. You know, I'm technically not in a rush, but at the same time, I technically am. Like, I have more time to try this, but I can't spend too much time trying this because I have to work on videos and get videos ready for tomorrow and whatnot, so I would like to be done with this. Here we go, come on. So please, can I just be done with this? I've been at this for like 30 minutes now. I would just like to be done with this. Come on, there you go. Just takes so long without a copy ability. Alright, come on. One more hit out of you. Should do the trick. Come on, here we go. There we go, okay. The second phase is relatively easy. This whole boss fight is actually relatively easy. It's just 10 times easier with a copy ability. And then I have to make sure that I don't get hit, because, you know, I tend to make stupid mistakes where I get hit. I already did earlier in this boss fight. Just like, ugh. I gotta make sure that I can preserve health, so that when I fight Miracle Matter in the robot in 0-2, whenever, I have room for error. You know? And, you know, I don't want to get hit during those boss fights either, but it's just like, ugh. Okay, there we go. Got the white star, so that'll deal double damage to him. And then I just have to stand over here and crouch. I should be fine. Yep, barely dodging it, but I made it into that little window where I can do that. Here we go. Alright. More rocks! More rocks! Here we go. Hoop! There you go! There you go! There you go, Mag Man. You are definitely a boy, because your name has man in it. I'm sorry, you're definitely a man! You are not a woman. That is what I'm trying to say. You are Mag Man. But, like, Acro? I couldn't tell you. Wispy Woods? I couldn't tell you. Mag Man? He is a man. Okay, here we go. He's going to the other side. He's going to the other side. Okay, here we go. Give me them firebirds. Alright, well, you know what they say. Fight fire with fire. And I know you're technically lava, but you're associated with fire. You're just as heated. You're just as hot. And you're just as dead! Haha! Alright, time for the robot. HRE. I think he goes by both. Alright, here we go. Give me these missiles! Give me these missiles, thank you! Alright, here we go. You're just hard to hit. You're not necessarily hard to dodge, you're just hard to hit. And whereas, like, Acro's problem is hard to hit and hard to even get something to hit him with. You're just hard to hit. But you do have plenty of attacks in which I can hit you. Alright. Give me missiles! Thank you! I've got this. Ah, here we go. I like it when you use this attack because I get double chances to strike. Give me this. Thank you. Shoot! Too slow! Too slow, and I had destroyed the other ammo! That's fine. That's fine. I will still destroy you. Give me this. Ha! Dodging lasers? Okay. I'm okay, everybody. I apologize if all I'm saying is okay, but I need to focus on this boss fight! I'm doing quite well this time, if I should say so myself. You can have that! Ha! Okay. Okay. And then this attack, and then you'll give me some more ammo to shoot at you. I don't even know if ammo is the right word, but it's what I'm using. Alright, give me this one. Thank you. What else you got? Yeah! Excellent! Here, you can have that back. I'm done with it. Alright, what? You need 2 more hits, I'm hoping? Well, hopefully with these missiles, I can land these 2 more hits on you and destroy you! And then move on to the second phase of this fight and destroy that! You can have that one! Ha! Okay, 1 more hit, I'm hoping. Definitely no more than 2. I'm hoping it's just 1 more hit, though. Okay, here we go. Jumping over. Okay. Okay. Give me the missiles! Hooray! I've got the missiles! And you can share them with me! Oh, I'm sorry, did that blow you up? Ooh, I should have known better. That's what missiles tend to do. Okay, here we go. Here's the second phase of this boss fight. Generally easier than the first, in my opinion. There we go. Give me these. I can get double ammo with these. Get a silver star. Darn it, I did not get a silver star. That's fine. I'll still strike you twice anyway. Ah! No! No scissor hands! No scissor hands! Okay, here we go. Give me these. I'll take the face off of it, and I will shoot it back at you. Alright, here we go. This is easy enough to dodge. Come on down! Come on down! There you go. Okay. Nope. Come on, give me something I can shoot at you. You got 2 attacks where I can do that. There we go. That would be one of them. Give me this. Thank you. Ha! No! No! Bad! Bad, robot! Then again, this boss fight does take place in a frozen over Earth in which robots are the only thing that exists, so, like, how am I supposed to know what's good and bad, right? How are you supposed to know what's good and bad? I gotta admit, though, I don't know if I've said this before, but I really like the atmosphere of this level. I like how it's dark. I like how it's city-like. It is really cool. Alright, well, goodbye, HRE. Alright, time for Miracle Matter. This one generally takes the longest, but based on how slow these other boss fights have been going, I honestly don't know which one takes the longest anymore. But hopefully I can defeat this one in a relatively quick fashion. There we go, starting off in a quick fashion. There you go. You can have that. Hoppa. Alright, going for fire. I will take this. Thank you very much. You can have that. Ha! Ha 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 ha! And I will take this. Here you go. You can have all these. I don't need these. There you go. There you go. Fire is already destroyed. Wait, he attacked 3 times, didn't he? That's the first time I've ever seen him attack 3 times. He did attack 3 times, right? That's weird. I've actually never, in my entire life, I've never seen that a boss attack 3 times. At least in the fire segment. I've only seen him attack twice. Alright, well, here's Cutter. Generally, I can destroy this one before it appears again, so let me see if I can do that. Oh, nope, I missed. That's probably not going to happen. Here. Maybe I can do it. Let's see. Got it! Cool! Woo! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think I'm doing quite well. I've still got 4 health points. I'm doing this boss fight in a speedy fashion. I like how this is going. Alright, give me these sparks. You can have that. Okay. Electric's not done just yet, but that's okay. Alright, time for more bombs! Yes, okay. Gotta have luck on my side for this one. Alright, well, luck is sort of on my side. I can't shoot anything at him immediately, but... I mean, I dodged the attack. In fact, this isn't even a him. This is an it. Whatever, you guys know what I mean. It's Miracle Matter! Yes! It sounds like a store product of some sort. There you go, electric is done. Alright, more bomb. I haven't seen Spike or Ice yet, but maybe it's for the better. I haven't seen Rock yet either. Where is everything? Whatever. Here you go, you can have that. Bomb is destroyed. Here's Spike. Generally, this one's pretty easy. If I just stand in the right position, I can attack you twice. Really? Right after I say that this one's easy, I get hurt. Bah! Here, you can have that. Bam. Alright, what's up next? Ice? I had a feeling. Okay, give me these. Don't want to get hit by these. Usually when I try to inhale these icicle things, I get hurt in the process, so let's try and keep things in a positive manner. Okay, what's next? There's Spike. Still have yet to see Rock, but that's okay. I'm not getting hurt by Spike again. I don't even want to get hurt by this boss fight at all again. Here. You're destroyed. Alright, Ice and Rock remain. And here we go. We've got Ice. Okay, so I guess they're just saving Rock for the very end. It's not there. It's an it. It's not more than one thing. It's just one thing that keeps changing into multiple things. There we go. Here's Rock. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I'll show you how to rock. Give me this. Give me this. Here you go. You can have that. Yes! Okay, I can inhale one of these and just wait for you to come back out, right? I can do that. That's allowed. There you go. No, it's gonna hit me! Ah! Darn it! Now I'm kind of scared. I mean, I still have 2 health points, but I'm honestly scared. No! Get away from me. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna wait for you to show up. And you are gonna die! Woo! Goodbye, Miracle Matter. Okay, all that remains is the final boss in the game, and that's 0-2. Now, I generally have a pretty easy time with this boss. I just... Can I get through it without, you know, dying 2 times? I generally get pretty scared. Maybe if I just keep going around in circles shooting these crystal shards, I should be fine. Thankfully, I have 2 health points and not just 1, so I do have a little bit of room for error, but I'm honestly nervous. I've never beaten boss battles in this game before, and I would really like to do it now. I don't want to spend another 30 minutes on this. I want to be done with this. And this is the final one. Alright, come on, 0-2. I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to defeat boss battles, and I'm going to finally end this walkthrough. So come on. I've defeated you before. I can defeat you again. Here we go. Alright. And I said this when I first fought 0-2, but I really love this atmosphere. It is a really cool final boss. It is a nice surprise. A very dark surprise, but a very nice surprise nonetheless. Alright, 0-2, how many times do I have to shoot you in the eye until I can shoot your halo, until you get that little thorn thing to come out? Alright, here we go. I just have to rapidly push the B button so I can destroy you. Excellent. Alright, bring the little thorn thing out! Now, in the original boss fight, I got through like half of this thing's health on the first get-go, so hopefully I can do that right here. On this one phase alone, I got through half his health. So come on, let's see if I can do that again. Alright, I'm more than halfway done. So hopefully the next time that thorn thing shows up, I can destroy him. Oh, okay. Made some good progress. Made some good progress. Alright. Here we go. Circling around. Circling around. There we go. Ah! Darn it! Okay, come on. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. I only have one more health point. I really don't want to mess this up right now. Oh, it's so close, humans. You have no idea like how scared I am right now. I really don't want to mess this up. I just want to be done with this. Okay. Halo segment. Cool. Once I destroy this Halo, his little thorn thing will come out, and hopefully I can just destroy him here and now. So come on. Come on, 02. Just die already. Let me be done with this. I mean, I love this game, but it has to come to an end. And I don't want it to end with frustration, so come on. Almost there. Almost there. I got more than halfway done with this on the first try, so let me try this again. More than halfway done with this boss fight. Gosh darn it! 2 health points left. The same thing happened during the first time I fought this boss. So, when I fought this boss in the story mode. So, can you just not kill him in two attempts? Does it have to be 3? Because I swear he was stuck at 2 health points last time. Oh, this is so close! Please don't make me lose now. Please, I will freak out. Come on. Come on, I just want to be done with this. I mean, it's going to be hard to let this game go, but I must. I must move on to bigger and better things. And this game is already great, but I must move on. Here we go, destroying the Halo. Destroyed the Halo. Come on, thorn thing. Die! Die! Come on! There we go! 02 has been defeated, and this is my first time ever completing boss battles in Kirby 64. Woo! Awesome! And that, humans, is how I plan to end my Kirby 64 Redux walkthrough. Oh, but there is one more quick thing I have to show, but for now, let's just get a good glance at this congratulations screen. So nice. So nice viewing it in HD 60 frames per second glory, right? Isn't it wonderful? See, none of this was in my original walkthrough. This whole boss battle thing, that wasn't there. The screen was not there. Alright, the last thing I need to show real quickly is the settings. And the settings allows you to change between the audio options between stereo and mono. I've been playing in stereo. And of course, wherever your health points do show up, you can change the overall theme of it. And some of these are pretty cool, but I just decided to stick with theme 1 just because it's the default standard original theme. But okay, guys, this is the end. This is the end of this walkthrough. I know it's been a short ride, and I told you guys it would be a short ride, but I hope that you guys enjoyed the ride. But for now, that wraps up this walkthrough of my Kirby 64 Redux walkthrough, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. See you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans!